I totally forgot to update my name there, but just did that real quick, and we're gonna get into some questing. Apologize for the late stream. Had a dentist appointment though to go to, and now I can't feel half my face. Let's go and get into this.
There once was a ship that put to sea.
Good song, but
I can do this. I can. At least we're out of the classroom.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
that's great.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
And I'm
We'll
trying to drink
simply
a
be honest
coffee
with
with
them
half
about
my
what we're trying
face
to do.
freaking numb
They'll
and
have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course.
Feel like
You're
I'm drooling.
absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Don't you dare.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young.
Oh,
It
good
is
old
not
wise one.
our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Yeah, stand down,
Mark
bitch.
my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Try me.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
I feel like I just bit my tongue. Eh.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
If it's anything like Pokemon, it evolves them.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Good, you do that. Just gonna go up here and do this little thing.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Let me fucking leave. I already did this one. Oh no, this is a dragon. Draco. Fuck's sake. The hippogriff.
Revelio.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a level.
Why are there no shiny ones? I want a shiny hippogriff. Is that really it for that quest? We'll just fly there. Screw it.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I mean, yeah, if you're ready.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Good to know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
I don't need to buy anything. I just need to sell my useless stuff.
Revelio.
Oh no, this one here is weird. Didn't know it was different until I saw something. Every single time you enter through a different door, there's a different thing inside.
Revelio.
It's like being in the fifth dimension or something.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said,
Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often. I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Hopefully I don't have to remember any of this stuff.
Could you give me a bit
I
more
didn't hear
detail
a
about
single
the
word they
note?
were saying. I was on a
That
phone
might
call.
help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Whose place
Where
is
was
this?
I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio! Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken now. You were wise not to speak.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Sounds good, sounds good.
Harlow does not like
Revelio.
people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Nettie. Hear the goblins. We took her. We saw the signs.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
Not supposed to fear the goblins, dipshit.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio!
Let me get up there. Looking
Natty's
Oh.
wand. She can
Got a
cast
big
wands.
ass wand. Fuck.
She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Natty must have been taken this way. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
There it
Revelio.
is.
Accio. A hidden door.
Butterflies.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Shit. Wrong one.
Revelio. Revelio.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see my...
Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite a different...
Patricus Totalis. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Patricus Totalis.
Take you all out quietly. Fuck it.
Girls be nothing but trouble.
Revelio. Patricus Totalis.
And you're dead.
Cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
Revelio.
What's that?
What? Where did you go, coward? Knew you were still hanging about.
Yeah, but it's okay because you're dead.
I wouldn't go back to Pitapon.
Oh, RH on the top.
Otto
Good.
Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
We will in due time.
Revelio. Guardian Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Glacier. Deposit.
Disarm an Ashwinder Executioner as they
Revelio.
bear their lightning spell. I think it gives me. Oh, those are dueling feats. I do need.
Oi, oi, oi.
Revelio.
Hey.
You're an Ash Scout. Right here. Hotel.
Can't our girl's friend won't come.
Leviosa.
Too dangerous.
Accio.
Wasting our time.
Expelliarmus.
Expulso.
Protego. Leviosa.
Inspiration.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine.
Okay. Three.
This is your first duel. What are your thoughts on electricity?
Accio.
Fuck, I used the wrong one.
Expulso.
Come on, set it up again.
Expulso.
Protego.
That all you got? Step from above.
Expelliarmus.
Hit it.
Revelio.
Fuck. Just below me here, but I don't think it's necessary. Wasn't a big joke. Yeah, it was. Coming, naughty.
And he must be here somewhere.
Surely this just wraps around, right?
Revelio.
Okay. I'm an idiot,
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand over here.
I know. Let's rescue her first.
Mr.
Fuck
Ray.
are you?
Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right.
You look way too young, bro.
Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty
Revelio.
was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio!
Somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
You gonna free her now?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight.
Oh.
These Ashwinders must pay.
I'm ready.
Revelio.
What is over here?
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Understood.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
I feel like she's gonna be a bad
Natsai,
guy.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, let's go to our quest now. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Honeymoons are supposed to be full of peace and happiness.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her? Sebastian, don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
This is more complicated than we thought. We can do this.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me
What the
handle
fuck's the
Ominous this time.
sacrifice, bro?
As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Let your uncle report us to the ministry.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Now what? I have no more side quests, right? Damn it. Scour the map for any side quests, I guess. Here's one. I wish I could fly like this. Oh, fuck yeah. 2 ogres. Hit trolls with its own boulder. Complete the battle without using a Wiggum potion. Oh, easy enough. That's done.
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Protego, Stupefy, Leviosa. Rest easy, my large friend.
Did he just kill himself? Pretty sure he hit the fire and killed himself.
Revelio.
How are you up here? Why are you?
Confringo. Revelio.
How do I get on the other side? Oh, I gotta go all the way around.
Confringo.
Merlin's Trial.
Revelio.
The hell are the other ones?
Revelio.
You are.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Do all these ones later. I'm just gonna get to that.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Why, yes, it could. Good sir. Oh, someone's home.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Thought she was gonna say relationship, to be honest.
Absolutely shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place. Resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Oh no, it's past our bedtime, though. Just gonna buy it all.
Thank you for your patronage.
Don't know why I couldn't buy that one.
Thank you for your patronage. Glad you were able to stop by. You're the one that helped Agnes
A
with...
pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Cointro must go down then, I guess.
Revelio.
Yep, there it is.
More gold. I must be getting closer. Revelio.
There's the student from the town.
Someone there? Quiet as a grapple, you are. Ha! Why do you back down longer than necessary?
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I see. Here real quick. Where the next one's at.
Revelio. Lumos.
Last one up there. Oh fuck. Where is it?
Revelio.
There we go now.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Where?
Any who oppose Ranrock.
Must be getting close.
A Niffler. It wasn't Katrin Haggerty after all. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio.
Where the hell does Niffler go? Are you there? The fuck you disappeared to now?
Revelio.
Come on then, where are you?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
There you are, okay.
Places. I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
I don't want to kill these guys.
An intruder! You won't get away with it. Home through to our land.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Actego.
You've been paying attention in defense
Confringo.
against...
Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Defendo. Revelio.
Me.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But, I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
You can have it back. No.
As a matter of fact,
I'll be
did.
nice.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a
Such a
strange
liar.
world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
I can always rely on my
It's you. Oh, I can't.
Hello.
It's you. Oh, I can't thank you enough for rescuing my dear Isco. He often speaks of the bravery you showed. Gratitude.
Nothing warms a body like incendiary.
Hello, Mrs. Rabe. How is Mr. Rabe doing?
He's resting at the moment, but seems to be in good spirits.
He's lucky. In the future, please call the authorities.
I hope the next time Rookwood's lot comes calling, you'll alert the authorities.
Yes, I will. Lesson learned. If I'd known what you were planning, well, Let's just say I'm desperately glad you're all right. Rookwood's criminals aren't to be trifled with. Promise me you'll stay safe. Your bravery is to be admired, but taking unnecessary risks, well...
Don't worry, Mrs. Rabe. I can take care of myself.
Yes, I believe you can. Thank you again for everything.
You're welcome. There was supposed to be something where you could turn these into money. I guess not. Okay. Take a look at the map. Any quests? Don't see any there. Don't see any up here. Famous foe. Okay, so there's no side quests up there. There's one over here, though. There's two, okay. Talk to Hyken. It seems Gregruff has a problem with Ashwinder, so that one should be easy. Strolling through the Hamlet maneuver, I overheard a woman talking about saving a Diricol. Sounds intriguing. I should investigate. Do this one.
Revelio.
So much stuff I haven't freaking unlocked here, damn.
Alohomora. Revelio.
That is inside the wood. Are you shitting me?
Revelio.
It's inside there too, okay? Whatever. There you are.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run.
Is everything all right, Madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanas Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanas Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
So what was that quest about? Did I already take out the people? Alrighty then, well, I guess. Guess I'm done with that. Well, that's unfortunate. On that note, gonna call it there though.
The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bow dip down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale
Yeah, not as long as I
the
wanted, but
captain called all hands and swore he'd
have a good
take
one.
that whale in tow. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may